back, Happy Cooking. This time we're coming back with an awesome recipe, and we have our guest, Vanna Arbuckle. She is an amazing cook, not only as a flexitarian chef, but also she is a chef for PCRM, for the Cancer Project, and what is it called? Physicians
Committee for Responsible Medicine.
Oh, that's fantastic. But I know for sure that you guys don't cook any meat, but we have a lot of people that watches our channel. They've been asking us, well, how do you make fish? And so we want to make sure that when we buy our meat, it's always from a humane treated organic source. So we actually picked up this delicious piece of meat. This is like ahi tuna. In fact, like some people can eat it raw to make your sushi. I don't recommend it. I prefer to eat it a little bit cooked or just sear a little bit from this is called the West Coast
Beef and Seafood.
West Coast Beef and Seafood. You want to make sure that you give them a try. Check out their website because they have like really high quality products like in seafood and beef and stuff like that. If that's why you're into it. We're the flexitarian chefs, so we don't judge anybody. We want to make sure that you take your frills with whatever guilt that you want and just make it happen for yourself. But of course, we always recommend 80-20 rule. 80% more plant-based, 20% animal product if that's what you decide to do. So what we're gonna do is a pepper crust today. Okay. So I have all these peppercorns right here. Mm-hmm. And what
Great
we'll do?
idea. I have a whole jar of these, and I didn't know. I don't have a grinder, so I
you have a grinder. Oh well, so this is the whole thing. You could grind it, and so you can use the hammer. So we're gonna use the cutting board to make it easy. Okay, and you want to make sure that they're actually really that they're not too grounded. Okay, so that's why I prefer to do this instead of I prefer to use this part with a mallet because I want it really coarse. And so what we take is we take the peppercorn, and these are amazing, such a delicious flavor. Oh, it's so good. So good. And then we're gonna use this oil here. This is a California oil, rosemary infused oil that we sell at the House of Health, or here at Happy Cooking. You can actually pick up some. But this is the only oil that we use. You can actually drink this oil. It's so amazing. It's so delicious. Olive oil is really good for reducing inflammation in the body, but it's not really good to cook with it because you destroy the vitamin E. Vitamin E it's a heat sensitive vitamin. So we want to make sure that if you're gonna have the olive oil, make sure that you eat it in its raw state. And then we're gonna use some sea salt. So we never use any other salt other than Himalayan pink salt or any type of sea salt, as long as it's not regular table salt, because table salt has so many anti-caking agents, and so those preservatives are the things that we want to make sure to stay away from. So probably let's add a little more of a drizzle in here. And in fact, so what we'll do is we take this delicious cut and then just coat it. Okay, so it actually stick.
It looks beautiful with all the red
it's
peppers.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Meanwhile, you take your Saladmaster cookware and you turn it to medium and just preheat it approximately for about 5 minutes, no more than that. So while you're cracking, or while you're chopping, or while you're breaking the peppercorn, that's when you're preheating your skillet. So right now it's at medium. And so you can just feel the heat on the top. And then what we'll do is we're going to take and gently put them over into the 10-inch gourmet skillet. And now we're going to take our gloves off. And now the idea is you never want to pierce your meat with anything sharp. No forks, okay? No scissors. What we want to do is you could either use the spatula, and that's okay because we're going to be able to lift it, and make sure that this is all the way to medium. You can even use medium high, because when we're talking about meat, well, there's nothing to kill. It's already dead, right? But vegetables, we want to make sure.
You want to kill the bacteria, for sure.
Right, definitely. Any salmonella, E. coli, or anything that we might have in there. So what you want to do is just wait till it's about slightly wide, and probably it's like, I would say like less than
about a fourth of an inch.
A fourth of an inch, I would say, okay?
So we just flipped these over. They were about 1/4 of an inch white, which means it's partially cooked on one side, and then we just give it a flip.
And so on this one, so if you notice, just take it with your square spatula. Oops. and flip it over like that. This one is just ready. So look at how nice pink in the middle, and we got like maybe like a 1/4 of an inch, like you said. And now let's try it. While that one is already cooking, we're gonna leave that one for Jeremy, because Jeremy introduced us to this West Coast and beef and seafood. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I know that sometimes you love to eat sushi, but
I'm getting flexible right now.
we're being a little bit flexible. So let's try it on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, delicious.
Yum.
Mmm.
That actually was amazing. The peppercorn has a great flavor.
I'm not a big fish eater, but this is to live for. Visit us at our next longevity cooking class so you can taste some of the delicious recipes made in minutes, okay? Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day.
Cheers.